occurs, Andy?
Andy Prickler, 1843 Willow Park Road, Bethlehem. I am a employee and a business owner in the city. I was born and raised in this city, and the condition of this city and the direction it has gone is disgraceful. There is so much mismanagement in this city, and once again, who's going to pay the price? People are having their jobs eliminated. Why? Because this administration can't balance its books. We knew over, almost a year ago when Mr. Schwader was still a city councilman, he knew it. He said we weren't going to be able to pay our bills. This is the same old thing. Now we're hearing that the golf course isn't making it. Okay. Sounds like another landfill scheme to me. Which, by the way, no one's been prosecuted for that little scam. And I don't have a problem saying that. Because you can sit there, Mr. Reichert, and say that no one knew it was an honest mistake.
Andy, no personal attacks on anyone.
I'm pointing out a fact. He said it was an honest oversight that got a bond payment. Okay? It was an honest oversight. Well, tell me something. You're going to sit there and say you didn't know.
Andy, I have to rule you out of order.
Okay.
And
All right.
any questions go
All right.
through the chair, but no.
Well, nevertheless, we'll get back to it. The city's mismanagement is just unchallenged. Okay? I work there. I see it. Mr. Mayor here hired Mr. Carter. Said he was quoted in the paper saying he was the most qualified for the job. Well, he spent thousands of dollars building a ball field out there, putting a drainage system in this ball field that serves absolutely no purpose whatsoever. None. He had equipment out there for days on end, digging this thing down 4 feet deep, put this elaborate water collection system in that goes nowhere. It goes about 15 yards past the third base. That field is in the lowest lying area of that entire complex. It stays wet all the time during heavy rains. Now you put a system in there that's going to be filled on both ends. Serves no purpose. Had the blacktop redone on the tennis courts up at the ice rink. The paving equipment could only come back against the poles. So now you got a gap between the fence line and where the pavers stop. His solution to this is fill it in with screenings that you use on pavers, stone pavers. He called it self-leveling. Well, it self-leveled itself right out under through the fence the first time it rained. So it's all gone. The problem still exists. Why? Because he's not competent to run that department. And it's not, there's a whole ton of things. I don't have enough time to go through them all. The fact of the matter is, you got the wrong people in the wrong jobs, and that's why this city's in the situation it's in. And until you get the right people in there, you're going to still have financial problems. You're never going to solve the problems. I understand being in business that things get more expensive. I know what I paid for truck tires, what I paid for them a year ago. I understand that. The fact of the matter is, you got to be business smart, start shopping around looking for better deals. You got to do what you got to do to balance the books. Unfortunately, the workers are going to be the ones to suffer here, and we haven't seen anything from the administration as to what they're going to do. I don't see maybe, I think maybe 5%, decrease in your salaries maybe, that'll start. I mean, I don't, but I can tell you one thing right now. This is, all these people here, they're here for a reason, because they're pretty ticked off. Make no mistake about it. And if you think the public isn't, then why is Mr. Corbett in office going to be our next governor? Think about that.
Thank you. Any other comments?